Today is the AR-12 Racing Championship presented by Elgato Gaming. This is the finale. You've seen these guys battle it out for the past 2 months. We've got our 6 race winners here to crown Forza Horizon 4's fastest racer. For those of you who don't know, these guys are playing for our biggest prize yet. For the Xbox One X, signed by a bunch of the developers over at Playground Games, as well as one of these awesome things. These are the Elgato 4K 60 Pros if you want to record your gameplay in the best quality possible. This is what you gotta do. Second and third place are also taking home some awesome prizes. However, that's not all. There's actually 2 races going on today. Because we've got all of these guys who won all the races, but we've also got these guys over here. These are people who may have had a little problem in some of their past races. These guys are gonna be playing for one of these. This is actually the brand new Xbox Design Lab controller. It is the Arctic camo to represent good old Canada. Who exactly are these people? Well, this is who they are. You might remember back in race number 1, Foxy Vixen taking an early corner on the roundabout from first position and absolutely destroyed her own race. In race number 2, Nathan was in first place, ripping it down the highway, when at the last second, with 2% left in the race, Aussie and past him took over first position. In race number 4, Liam T had to go up against Grandma Driving, who built a goddamn incredible car and couldn't get past race number 4. Matt was leading race number 5 until he took the corner way too fast and ruined his chances at that race. And then finally, in race number 6, you might remember Mr. Ace of Kings hit the lag bug real bad, disconnected his controller so badly, he smashed his controller. So today, those are gonna be the guys who are going up for that second mini prize today. It should be super, super cool. There's only one thing left for it. Where are we gonna be racing? We've done a bunch of awesome races already, like race number 1, number 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. If you take all of those races and you put them together, this is what you get. So I went in and I created the best of all 6 of those races and put together that behemoth. It is a 30-mile grueling circuit that features bits from every single circuit that we drove down. We've got roundabouts, hairpins, and we are going to be starting it off at my favorite circuit in the game. Let's go over to the auto show and I'll explain what we're doing. In the finale of these Elgato races, we always jump in X-Class. However, X-Class would have been far, far too easy. So today, we're slowing it down just a little bit. We're gonna be S2 987. Super, super fast cars. However, you can't just go and jump in the fastest car there is. Again, that would be way too easy. We've blacklisted some cars. The Mosler MT900, the 911 PO pre-order Porsche, the Ferrari F50, the Lamborghini Sesto Elemento, and the McLaren Senna. Oh yeah, and the Maserati MC Hammer, so it's actually 6 cars. Those are your car choices. There is your class limit. Feel free to take anything else. A common trend in this series has been you guys picking my cars, and I think we gotta stay doing that in this final race. So boys, what car should I take for race number 7? I'm seeing a lot of McLaren F1. I'm liking that choice, and a lot of Aston Martin Vulcan. Ferrari FXX is another solid choice, I must say. I mean, there's a lot of really good Ferraris. F12, 488, LaFerrari FXXK, 458 Speciale. Like, the F1 GT is a solid choice, and it's low S1 class, which means we can do some good upgrading with it. The normal F1 is even lower, but it lacks so much, like, aerodynamic grip that I don't think it's going to be the better choice. I think we would have to go McLaren F1 GT. McLaren F1 GT. It's just such a solid car. It's so fast. For those of you who don't know, this is one of the fastest drag racing cars in the game. So I'm hoping that we could potentially rock it up in some races as well. That would be sick. I think we're going to need some all-wheel drive. We need that acceleration and launch. We got that. Perfect. Twin turbos. We need the extra horsepower. We've also got some hella tight corners. We gotta have the grip today. Oh. Yep. I mean, it looks really weird, but we're totally gonna need it. I found a really weird thing with the McLaren F1. So it comes on street tires normally. You can upgrade them to sport, which makes your class S2 990. If you upgrade them to race, it makes them S9 or S2 996. But then, if you upgrade them to Horizon Race, it makes them back 990 again. I guess I'll go with those ones, and we'll remove the turbos, I guess. I'm just really nervous. My biggest worry with races like this is that I'm just genuinely not going to be able to keep up with the people who are racing. Think you're going to compete with 1,000 horsepower cars? That's the big question, because I would imagine everybody else is going to be running 1,000 horsepower plus. Based on your track, I think you should have top speed. I'm trying to find a good balance between the two, and it seems to be harder than I would have thought. 900 horsepower, 2,600 pounds, so it's gonna be kind of heavy, but I think this is gonna be the best balance. I was too scared about people with mega horsepower running away. You guys have done an amazing job with the variety of cars, like the OG FXX, the 599, my McLaren F1, a new LaFerrari, Koenigsegg, oh, with the ghost eyes, another FXX, Pagani, oh, another Pagani, a Ferrari F40. Grandma Driving has opted for the Ferrari FXX, AMR Blackout in the Koenigsegg, all right, DeWiter, and Tom in Pagani's. Matt has gone with the R32, are you kidding me? Did I say R32? R33. I'll be talking about my R32. The Elgato Grand Final. Foxy Vixen starts first. Grandma Driving in fourth. Everybody has made it in. Everybody has the correct class limit. This is when you put head down. You focus. You drive these 30 miles to perfection. And you got yourself $1,000 worth of prizes. All right, boys. Good luck. We've got the GTR and a Pagani in front. This is when we're gonna see who has built the best cars, who can have the confidence to rip it around a race course that they've never seen before, never driven around. We're already in 8th, we're already getting overtaken. I am gonna be so safe on these brakes. People are already running wide, the Hennessy's in the air, the GTR's in the air. I am dropping more places, already down to 9th place. I'm trying to be so smooth. I don't want to hit one of these fences. It is so sketch. My car's actually pretty goddamn good. We get an overtake or two there. The GTR goes up the inside. We get onto the thin little pass down through here. Oh man, I am so nervous. I am not driving properly at all. The nerves have set in. I'm not even trying to compete for anything. And the nerves are setting in. A Ferrari is in the grass. He's trying to be a lawnmower. Oh my God. Holy balls. I'm down to 10th. These guys are pulling away. That is what happens when you get the fastest of fast Forza racers. They are gone. Grandma Driving is leading the pack, but not by very much. Oh, I run wide there. That was a sketchy braking point. DeWiter. They are matching each other in Blackout. They are so close to one another, 1 through 3 right now. That is going to be so goddamn close. Here comes our first hairpin. McLaren F1 in front. That's Nathan. Come on. This is when our 900 horsepower should hopefully help, as well as our crazy, crazy grip. No time for braking there. No braking going through here. And then this is when the entire race could change very, very quickly. A bunch of people miss the checkpoint. We go up to like 5th place right there. We hit the wall. No way. We go all the way up to 7th. A lot of people missed it. I don't know if they're racing with no braking line, but that is super sketchy. We go up to 7th with that. That is a huge shakeup. Grandma driving drops down to 4th. Blackout is leading the race, but there is still plenty of time for anything to happen. All right, into Edinburgh we go for our city section of the course. Nathan's still just in front of us. We can finally sort of settle down, take a little bit of a breath. Liam's right behind. The pack is sort of started to spread out a little bit as we get further into this race, but still, like I was saying, anything can happen. We're bearing down on Nathan. Our McLaren is good through the corners. That all-wheel drive, that's super late. Nathan locks it up. He goes deep. We move up to 6th place. We got the Ferrari behind. Oh, boy. That is crazy. So Ace currently in 2nd position. In 1st place for our 2nd sort of mini race. And AMR Blackout leading the 1st proper race. Liam is fast in that FXX. Let's go. There we go. We get a nice little crossover point. That car was loud. I think it was an old Ferrari. Come on. There we go. 900 horsepower. Oh, we're matching each other. No way. That is insane. Nathan drops back a little bit. Come on. Ripping it. No. 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 God damn it. Huge F. Huge, huge, huge F. Come on, McLaren. I went full send. Never go full send in an Elgato race. All right, so AMR Blackout currently has a nice lead. Ace is 2 seconds behind. Grandma driving 6 seconds behind 1st position. That's not too bad. So you're probably recognizing some parts. The GTR completely off the circuit. Getting super lucky with the checkpoints, but slows himself down. Hey, Matt, you probably want to watch out for this section because this is where things went badly in your race, race number 5. Now you got it. That's how you do it properly. Through the triangle roundabout. Very, very nicely done. All right, if we could get 7th place, though, that's not bad. Oh, I go full send again. Damn it. Rip the handbrake. Try to keep us on course. That was the corner that I messed up before. The checkpoints were not super nice, but I fixed it. Oh, Nathan. Nathan's got some power in his McLaren. Oh, damn. All right. We're about halfway through, I would say now. Maybe a little bit less than half. So, again, still got time for anything to happen. Grandma driving is catching up a little bit. Nicely done. This is where my nightmares will start to set in because this is where I did not do well. This is where we go into race number 6. And this is where things went real bad for me. 220 miles an hour. As we exit the highway on the brakes, I'm not going full send anymore. No way am I risking that. Play it safe. I'm not really a fan of my McLaren's gears. That 1st gear is really long. I mean, hey, that's just the thing though. When you build a car, you don't get to practice. You just gotta build the car and sort of hope that it works. You gotta go full send. You might as well. You got half the race in front of you. You just gotta push. All right, come on. Hard on the brakes here. This is where we get into the race 1 section of the track. This is the race that I actually won. Ossian runs wide. He misses the checkpoint. That is the 599 gone. I don't think we'll see him for the rest of the race unless something terrible happens here. We gotta catch the GTR though. No way is he gonna be able to run from us. He's so smooth through the corners though. Matt tried to take that car, I believe, in race number 5, which was the one he was in, for a movie car. I guess it must be like one of his favorite cars. That's super interesting. Come on. That is insane. Ace of Kings is leading the race. Blackout in 2nd. Grandma in 3rd. This is the portion of the race where Foxy Vixen's probably going to get PTSD after she ran wide and exited the track early. I wanted to go around the roundabout a couple of times, but the game sort of glitched and sadly can't do that. Anyways, this is where we get into, I believe it was race number 3, where we had our off-road section. That's crazy. Oh my god, somebody... Wait, Matt, where did you go, bro? How wide did you run on that corner? All right, we've got our second hairpin here. Matt goes flying in. Hey, Matt, you probably want to try braking where the braking line says to slow down. Just a heads up. Anyways, this is where we get into race number 4, the one that Grandma driving one. Again, I wanted to do a full lap of the circuit, but because of the way Forza Route Creator works, wasn't actually possible. But I want to try to keep it on the track and keep it in front of that GTR. We're in 8th position. That's not too bad. Usually in the finales for the Elgato series, I always come last. So I'm honestly really happy with 8th position when we've got some mega fast people. Matt goes flying past. He's got the braveness. He wants to go. Wait, that's 7th? Somebody must have missed a checkpoint. It was Nathan. Nathan missed a checkpoint. He drops down to 9th. Oh my god. Grandma driving though within 2 seconds on Ace. They're not actually racing each other. Grandma driving is actually racing Blackout for the main prize. But Ace of Kings, if he wins, he's gonna get that controller, which, I mean, to be fair, he of all people actually need a new controller now, so props to him. I don't want to send it, but I sort of need to if I want that 7th place. Gotta go full send. We're gonna push it. Let's go, McLaren. Let's go. Come on. Catch the GTR. We're also gonna jump onto my favorite circuit. These guys are gonna be finishing the race any second now. There they go across the line. Ace is gonna take 1st place in the Elgato race. Are you kidding me? The man who smashed his controller settles down in this race, doesn't get flustered by the competition, takes it slow and steady. He's gonna take home that controller because he didn't actually win the Elgato race to qualify for this race. Grandma driving, though, is gonna be your champion. That was insane. Look how close they were. They finished within 2 seconds. That is insanely close, boys. So then, in 2nd place is gonna be Blackout, and in 3rd place is gonna be DeWider. Absolutely incredible job. The chicken suit took you to victory. The keyboard and mouse is no excuse to not be an incredible Forza driver. And thank you to everybody who signed up, joined along, and everything like that. Hopefully we can do some more of these Elgato races in the future.